I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is Psychacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the subject of today's short talk is want versus need. This is a very useful construct with respect to the block and replace technique. It will also help you do some ruthless gardening in your mind. So let's talk about some of the differences between both the words and the concepts of want and need. Need, at the end of the day, is associated with survival. There are very few things that we actually need. We need some food, we need water, we need some measure of safety and shelter, and living in society, we need some money to accrue these things. And beyond that, there's not much that we need. The concept of need being associated with survival is psychologically associated with dissolution and death, the threat of dissolution and death. On the other hand, the concept of want, desire, is psychologically associated with assimilation and life. In many respects, need and want are kind of like two sides of the same coin. However, which side you choose to focus on can make an enormous difference in the experience of your everyday life. So I would encourage you to be increasingly mindful of your, let's say, inappropriate use of the concept of need, which would be in situations outside of the realm of survival, and block and replace this cognition with another thought that uses the concept of want. So, for example, a person might harbor the belief, I need to be rich. If you feel into this statement, you can sense like a low-grade anxiety permeating through this belief. And that's because with the concept of need, there's an implied threat that if this doesn't happen, something very bad will occur. You can almost imagine this mental slave driver whipping the person in question into shape in order to avoid the presumed catastrophic outcome of not being rich, in this case. Now, contrast that with the belief, I want to be rich. The truth is that you don't have to avoid a negative outcome in order to want to make money. Rich people want to make more money. I like this reframe because it doesn't invite in the negative as a necessary motivating factor. There is no ill to be avoided, just a good to be acquired. By transforming need statements into want statements, we learn to focus more and more on the positive things in life that we want to secure. And this is important because what we focus on becomes the content of our consciousness, the stuff out of which our reality is literally constructed moment to moment. If we focus on ills to be avoided by misapplying the concept of need, then reality becomes a dangerous place, full of evils lurking around every corner. And how would that not exacerbate a form of generalized anxiety? On the other hand, if we focus on the good to be acquired by utilizing the concept of want, then reality becomes an abundant place, full of resources and opportunities. So instead of looking for what you need to avoid, search for what you want to find. And a good way to do that is to be increasingly mindful and intentional in our use of these two important concepts. So thanks for listening. If you'd like to suggest a topic for a future episode or to schedule a consultation, you can reach me at psychackspodcast@gmail.com. Talk to you soon.